Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where you talk about my favorite thing in the entire world is cryptocurrency. That's right. So today we're talking about a upcoming pre-sale for a game token. The game is called Honor versus Madness. It looks to be a card game with NFTs, with some aspects of 3D animation in it. Very much influenced, I think, by a card game called Magic the Gathering. Now, I'm not a gamer in any way. I like tokens, I like trading, I like yield farming, I like ROI projects. But I do see the possible pumponomics in a game token for an NFT game, because of course we have seen things like Axie Infinity or Star Atlas, where the token for the game did perform very well in the last bull run. So could be coming. The pre-sale at the moment is in the whitelist phase. You can get into the link in the description right now and whitelist yourself for the pre-sale while there are still spaces available. You have to choose your influencer for that. In today's video, we're going to be covering a little bit about the project. I'll show you actually where to find the best information on it, because I'm not going to go into all the mechanics of the game because it will take way too long. We're going to go through the website. I'll show you where to find that. We'll also cover the whitelist application form, where you don't need to decide right now if you want to invest. The pre-sale, I believe, is on Friday, next Friday, I think. We'll check that as well. And we'll have a look at the white paper, right? And the social metrics and all of that. So that is Honor versus Madness. Now, please take a second to like and subscribe to this channel. I am going to give you my honest opinion on this platform and on when do I think it might come out, and do I think investing in the pre-sale will be profitable or not, right? So that's all the things we're going to be looking at in today's video. So let's move on to this site and have a look at what's happening. So this is the website, Honor versus Madness, the first fully immersive NFT-driven card game with live action mechanics. You can see they have cards. The moment they look to have the illustrations done probably mostly by AI at the moment. They do have their hype trailer. Will we watch that? Okay. Ready to get hyped? Possibly.
Two worlds divided, one bound in order, the other wild in spirit. We, the Shadow Realm, will prevail. We will weave our essence into their fabric, unseen, unheard, until the moment of grand revelation. They will resist, but in the end, they will thank us. We shall have our enemies faced with us in a world unshackled, reborn in the spirit of Halloween.
Okay, so very well put together hype video there. You can see the one thing of importance is that there are no actual gameplay available right now for this product because the game has not yet been made, okay? Important thing to be aware of is the pre-sale for this project the funds for that, a portion of the funds will be used to develop the game. So that's important to know. This is the seed round phase of the pre-sale. There will be a public sale at a later date as well. If you are interested in finding out more about the project, then let's check out two things. First, we have the whitelist private sale application. Congratulations on receiving the whitelist spot. You're watching this video, you are invited, right? That's how it works. Oops. This is a limited Grimgold private sale. Grimgold is the currency of the game. The application will serve to secure your spot and confirm all your information. Please make sure to carefully read all the information, right? The sale will be on Friday, August 9th, so in about 1 week and 1 day, okay? Form submission closes on August 7th, which is in 6 days, so you need to get your submission in, okay? Influencer spots, you may enter the whitelist under one influencer community only. If you have multiple wallets, because you're planning to go in with more than 10,000, simply submit the form a second time with your second wallet. Same username, so we can't keep the ticket. can keep track. Confirmation, you will be contacted LA or, yeah, LA, just LA, who's a woman who I haven't spoken to before, but I've listened to her on AMA. She sounds like a lovely lady. So LA, it will be contacting every one of you by DM prior to the private sale to confirm you have your spot and verify your information. So you can see here, it is CryptoBabe1111 or on Telegram, LA1111 on Discord, okay? Don't look for anyone else scamming you, trying to contact you, only use these two addresses, okay? To confirm you have your spot and verify your information. Please either add her as a contact now or start a conversation. After you fill it in, just saying, hey, I filled in the form, okay? Pre-sale page, the private sale page will be released prior to the 9th and will contain additional bullish info. Announcement, please join the Mandis Discord and Telegram to get more information on the project. So here you would just put in your Telegram name, then your wallet address, and then you can choose which community or influencer gave you the whitelist spot. So if you want to use me, I am at the top, there I am, boom, Crypto Mischief. Do know that any funds that we do receive on this channel from you using my link, because all of these influencers, I believe, will be rewarded in some way for getting their link used, then they will earn tokens, right? Probably some of the pre-sale funds, right? So I haven't actually double checked on this. I've been way too busy. I'm on holiday, as you know. But anyway, on this channel, anything I do receive for covering this project and speaking about it will go into our community fund and it will be distributed to people who own our NFT. So that's very important. You then put down how much you want to contribute or thinking about contributing and then say yes and submit. After that, I would probably think about DMing LA just to say, hey, I filled in the form, you know, I'm on the radar. Yes, so I think if you do want to learn a lot more about this project beyond the scope of this video, once you finish watching this video, I would suggest you check out this channel by The Brown Gent, and he does an AMA with AJ, who is, of course, from EMP and SPARKSWAP and CetoSwap. He is also the developer for Honor versus Madness. So he goes through kind of the token aspect of the game. They also go into depth about the possibility of the game becoming extremely popular, what competitors there are, does it have the potential or not to become a premier crypto game, and they link it with the idea of, you know, Magic, the card game, Magic the Gathering. The Brown Gent is actually a pro, I guess, 10-year pro in this card game, which is also online, but it doesn't use a currency system that I know of. So what the Honor versus Madness is trying to do is create a currency-based, you know, economy around a card-based game, right? With NFTs, with the gold token, Grim Gold token, and that's the entire idea of it, okay? So I would suggest this is like an hour interview. It's very good. You get a lot of in-depth knowledge about what the product is, who the competitors are, and does it have the potential or not to take off, right? Coming through then, checking out their website, you know, everything at a glance. You will basically, in the game, you would choose your side between either the Shadow Realm or the Wizarding Society. Immerse yourself in a 3D world where they will have 3D style battles with your cards then or NFTs. You then fight like never before with an innovative trading genre with turn-based strategy that meets real-time combat. They will have a player-first economy, full immersion before spending. Players can grow their decks through strategy and play, while optional purchases cater for those seeking to dive deeper into the game. They have NFTs with real impact, and it's always evolving. Because of the idea of NFTs, you can update and modify the metadata always, right, to then continue to keep the game competitive and keep that edge, okay? So they have a lot of information on this site for that. If you come to their Twitter, you will notice that they do not have a huge following yet. The description of this from the team is that this is a grassroots project, so they're starting from basic organic growth. They only have 111 followers in their Twitter, and their Telegram group is slowly growing as well, but it is from the project behind EMP, who do have a huge following behind them on the Binance Smart Chain. This game will be on ETH. You are going into the pre-sale, if you choose to sign up for the whitelist and get into pre-sale, you are going into it for the Grim Gold token. So I think what we should do is focus first on the token, and then we will have a look at the roadmap, and then I will finish with my honest opinion on this platform and on the pre-sale and on the bullishness of it or the bearishness of it, in my opinion, okay? As a non-gamer, right? And that is important to know that I am not a gamer, I'm a trader, I'm in this for tokens, and I'm in this for gains, okay? Not gains, not games, essentially, right? To summarize the tokenomics, it would be that the vision of Honor versus Madness is to prioritize engagement and enjoyment, creating a lively game economy driven by immersion rather than financial incentives. The game focuses on engaging gameplay, a balanced economy, minimizing pay-to-win elements, and continuous updates. Investors can benefit from the game's growth and true ownership of game assets. The game tokenomics include blockchain-based digital assets for transactions, rewards, and governance, and they will be detailed soon. The information I wanted, I could not find, right? The team behind the game has extensive experience in gaming and cryptocurrency development, as mentioned before. Now, of note, we'll just listen to this part where the question is about the token economy and this Grim Gold token, which is what we're purchasing in the pre-sale if you do get into it.
You get away from this, and how will you create the demand so that that does not happen, right? Typically what happens is it's a demand lack, not a supply lack. It's a demand lack that causes this. So how will you do that, and how do you intend for your assets to hold the value so people will actually say, hey, I got this NFT on the secondary market, or I got this the gold on the, either through the private sale or you bought it after. How can you make this a attractive proposition to hold?
Yep, no doubt. So I love this. I love it because we have spent so much time, in pre-development addressing all the potential downfalls. So there's a lot of things that answer this. So I'll try to remember to get to all of them. But number one, it's really just the way that we've structured this, whitelist sale to begin with. Typically, with games like this, you are beholden to VCs, where there are a lot of big whales or venture capitalists or whatever the case may be, KOLs that buy the token at a discount and then pump their own bags. There's so many behind the scenes deals that nobody really even knows about. And what happens is, as soon as TGE happens, those people are already, even if there is vesting, those people are already in, 5, 10x a profit on day one. And so obviously they, want to dump as soon as they can to realize their gains. They don't care about the longevity of the project. So that is one of the major reasons why we didn't go that route. And we are doing, more of a grassroots effort on raising the initial funds. And we're not really giving a lot, like a huge discount. You are getting about a 10% discount, and you're avoiding the potential fees because there will be some buy and sell taxes on the token itself. We've done that instead of a vesting schedule. So that is, again, another reason. Thirdly, we have the DeFi experience that very many other gaming projects do not have.
So you heard it there from the founder himself, that the price that you're getting from the whitelist spot for Honor versus Madness is a 10% cheaper price, plus you're saving on the taxes which would be involved in buying and selling of the token from launch if you didn't get into the pre-sale. I believe it is only for 10% of the supply of the token, but I haven't found docs on that yet. And they are also highlighting the fact that they do have extensive DeFi experience with EMP money, with SPARKSWAP, so they know how to handle liquidity, they know how to handle token price. And that is where I'm quite confident in this project, in the term of the token and running a token, liquidity management, and promotion, getting whales involved, pumping the token price. This is where it is extremely bullish for me, in my opinion. Moving on from there, we want to check out the roadmap. So be aware, for this project, we are going into the whitelist phase, but the game is not actually developed yet. That is why there is no gameplay yet on the trailer. So we are in the point of private sale and community building. Kickstart the private sale to secure funds for development. Activate community channels through Discord and social media to build a following and gather input. Then we have vertical slice development, commence prototype development, focusing on gameplay and card mechanics, conduct closed feedback sessions to refine gameplay mechanics, balance card interaction and unique mechanics for engaging play experience. So this would be the game development coming after the initial whitelist pre-sale phase, using the funds from the pre-sale to develop the game. Marketing preparations and public sale follow this, so they will have another pre-sale, a public sale, to expand this to a wider audience with a somewhat more developed game. They do have a professional game studio in Thailand that has been mentioned in the AMA that I watched, which will be developing the game. It's not being made by their own coders, which is good that they do have a pro team that are going to be doing it for them. But of course, that does cost money. That's where the whitelist presale comes in to raise the funds for that. Alpha development, develop and iterate the alpha version of the game is phase 3. Involve early investors in alpha testing to refine gameplay and ensure quality. Then beta development, roll out the playable beta version for the pre-sale purchasers. Then fix the bugs, increase visibility through marketing, and game launch and post-launch, officially launch the game, is phase 4. So if we go from phase 2 to phase 4, I would honestly, in my opinion, I think that the development time for this is probably more than 1 year, in my opinion, to go from a concept without the mechanics fine working or the game fine working. The art that we see, I can probably assume is AI art and not the finished product for the game. Some of the assets here, this one can be found online. I searched it, so this is not an actual real game asset. This is just an advertisement for a possibility of the game. So this will all develop, and I would think that although the token generation event is in October, I don't think we will see a working game product until late 2025, in my opinion. Games, blockchain games, take ages to make. I've never seen one come out fast. They always do take a while. So this is a long-term, right? Long-term investment. If you are looking for a quick flip or a fast ROI on your money, this might not be for you because, again, we have only 10% of the token is being put in the pre-sale for the seed round. The price is only 10% cheaper. The roadmap is in early stages with the game still needing to be developed. Okay, so that would mean possibly a token being brought out without a working game economy yet, because if it's coming out in October, there's no way the game will be finished by then. So what is the plan? My question would be, what is the plan to do with the token in the phase between October and the launch of the game? What are they going to do? I know they have extensive experience with DeFi, so there could be pools, lending pools, borrowing pools, staking contracts to earn more tokens. That would be in somewhat bullish, but without the actual product, then it is would in essence just be another token waiting to be fit into slot, right? So that would be, as a token purchaser, token trader, token farmer, and not a gamer, these are the points which I would like to highlight. And maybe we should have an AMA and can talk to AJ about this and see what their expectations are on the actual launch date of the game and the purpose of the token up until the launch of the game. Because if it is only 10% cheaper, how can we guarantee that the price will be higher than that when the game launches? Because it's a long time, it's a long road. Okay, so that is Honor versus Madness. That's my quick or quite long review of it. Actually, I hope I gave a lot of information that is valuable to you. Do check out the AMA because it does cover a lot of detail, and it is, great AMA. Actually, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Whitelist, if you are interested in the token, then come in, choose your influencer, put in as much money as you want, and that you want to go and make sure that you are present and there for the pre-sale, so you do get in. There is a lot of attention on this game or this token, so make sure you are present and on board for that too. Okay, I have been Crypto Mischief. Hope you enjoyed this little project review. As always, this is just my opinion and my guts, right? My instinct on this project. What's yours? Get in the comments section and let me know what your opinion is on Honor versus Madness. Are you going to the pre-sale? And, are you bullish? Do you like card games? If you do, good. Then you're going to get a game. And what this was all about, right? Creativity in crypto, creating games, creating economies, creating fun on the blockchain. And, that's why I'm making the video. I want to support that. Okay. Peace. You could do each other.